Well, hello. My name is Ilya, and today I'm proud to represent to you a small, like half an hour demo about our content marketing toolkit. So, just a few words about the SEMrush that you know that we have a lot of different tools, so that's why we split them into 5 different toolkits. And to see others, you might probably want to go to other videos we have on our channel. But today it's about all about content marketing. So we have a range of tools that might help you to audit the existing content, to have some inspiration about the hot topics, the tools that might help you to make the pre-built template. And of course, I will guide you through all of them. So we're gonna start with the content audit tool. So the one that's gonna help you to find probably some weak parts of your content to keep your content evergreen. So to set up the tool, you just need to input your domain name and specify the path to your sitemap file in case it's hidden somewhere. So the tool gonna automatically fetch all the URLs listed in your sitemap, as in my example. So basically, there's a couple of workflows that I will represent you today. So the first one, gonna sound easy, but it is essential thing to do. You're gonna see the title, the description, and H1 on one single screen for each of the URLs. So that's why you might have a chance to understand whether you missed something. So because if you don't have any information in title, description, or H1, this might be a huge mistake. So next thing, you might want to estimate the quality of your existing content, whether it's still working or you need to improve something in some terms. So here we work with three, I would say 4 points of view, with the number of shares, number of backlinks, some basic stats from Google Analytics, and keywords these URLs ranking for from Google Search Console. So you can filter by the number of backlinks received, filter by the number of shares. And if you think that you probably want to improve something, you can set up a task for your content writer to do something. So how you can basically do that? There's a workflow status over there, so you can change it. So for example, I made in a task right now. So I made in a task. So you can bulk edit it for multiple URLs. So for example, for another one, I want to add a title, the list one. Okay, it's all in progress. Okay, here they are. So you probably know that you might share your projects within the team. So right there in the project section, if you go inside that one, you can do the collaboration with your colleagues. So when he gonna enter the tool, he gonna see that, okay, I have a couple of tasks for me. So this is how you can share a project. Just select the one I was working for was this one. Okay, so I invite my colleague. I hope so he not gonna be surprised to see some new tasks tomorrow. And yeah, when he comes to the system, he can filter by those that are in progress, do some maintenance, and then change the workflow status, saying, okay, I have done this. Add probably some comments here for this URL, for the next one, and you're gonna see them in the done status. Also, if we speak about the task, we have integration with the Trello and integration with Google Calendar. So if you use some external task management systems, it's going to be perfectly fine to connect those two. All right. Yeah, so just in a few words, what is this tool about? This tool gonna help you to audit your existing content to keep the content evergreen, how to find how they are performing from different points of view, to find out if you have missed something important in a title or description, and also set up a task for your colleague to do some maintenance. Alright, at this point we're moving on to topic research tool, which is a brand new tool which is still in beta status. Let me show you. So the way it works, you need to enter the topic, just 1 or 2 seed keywords that you are interested in. Choose the location. So I just want to pay your attention that it is not only country specific. You can set up even specific city where we're going to see the trends. So also if you want to find like the content gap, to find what topics your competitor already covered, you might enter the domain and we're going to mark the content as already covered by your competitor. So in my example it would be just football in the United Kingdom. So what tool can give you? This is a list of related topics. They ranged by the volume, so you might estimate the potential impact, like how much probably visitors might see your future article. Also, we're going to look for the trends, so this little button is doing that. The fire sign means that we have recently found a lot of new mentions for this topic. So each card is basically, we have the examples of the URLs. So these URLs are those that using this topic at Woodward in the H1. They are all listed by the popularity, by the number of backlinks received. So this one is 65 backlinks. On the right, you might see the questions. So we scrap real user questions all over the web, and that this might give you a good idea to structure, to create your own content. If you really like something, so for example this one is a good source of inspiration, you might add it to favorite. A couple of questions probably. You might mix it with the other cards. Also, we look for related searches, so this might be suitable for finding some subtopics. So related searches, those that you might find on the bottom of the Google SERP. And anytime you might come back to those favorite ideas on this tab. So here they are. The one we were looking for was football. And you can also set up a task for it in Trello, in Google Calendar. But the thing I'm going to show you is the integration between our tool called SEO Content Template. So let's see how it works. So SEO Content Template is the tool that will give you a list of recommendations before you even start writing your content. So your content would be as SEO friendly. The way it works, we analyze top 10 competitors ranking for this specific keyword. So these are top 10 positions in Google. According to their best practices, we would recommend you to use different keywords or phrases. So since we believe if all of your or most of your competitors are using them, so this might be a good idea for you to do the same. So we're going to advise you with the keywords, with the backlinks. We're going to calculate the average readability, the average text length, and whether they use video or not. So these are the examples of SERPs where they actually use the keyword, and the list of basic recommendations for your content writer. So if you are a senior manager or the one who's responsible for the content, so first you might go to topic research, analyze some trending, hot or potentially good topics. Then you can set up SEO Content Template and then share it with your content writer, because we have an export button here. So you can export it to doc file and just give your content writer these basic guidelines. Okay, but we know that that's the usual case where you want to check, just quickly check the existing content that is not yet published. Probably it is just still in your Word file. So that's why we have the tool called SEO Writing Assistant. What is it? Basically, it is a plugin for WordPress or plugin for a Google Docs. I'm going to demonstrate you how it works in Google Docs. So what you need to do is to install our add-on. So it is called SEMrush SEO Writing Assistant. It is completely free to install, and you're just going to be asked to connect your Google account and your SEMrush accounts. So after that, you're going to see this panel, and what we're going to do, we will calculate all those recommendations on the go. So let me demonstrate you. By the way, this tool works with any language. So in my example, that's the Dutch language. So right now it's all blank, it's all 0. But when I input something, we'll calculate the overall quality of the text, its readability, the number of words, and the advised number of words, what keywords that we recommend have you already covered, and some also guidelines about the text. And one really important thing is that we have a checks for plagiarism. So yeah, mine was of course copy pasted from the Wikipedia, but depending on your subscription, you have up to 20 checks, and anytime you can recheck and see if this content is ready enough to be published. Also, we have a quick check within the SEMrush interface. So you're going to receive the same recommendations. So if I'm going to Google for Manchester United, so I just want to copy paste the part of existing content. I really recommend the owner of Manchester United website to check it through our site Audit tool, because that looks like a heavy website. So I just take it. Yeah, so that's the same way it works. We calculate all the metrics here on the go. All right, I guess that's enough said about the SEO Writing Assistant. Feel really free to test it. It's still in beta status, so if you find any suggestions, we will be really happy to fix it or to make some new features especially for you. Okay, so post tracking, the next tool. So imagine you have a post on some external websites that you have probably some partnership with, or you just want to analyze your competitor articles, or you just simply don't have an access to Google Analytics. So in that case, this tool will really help you. So you're free to add any URLs you want to track. So you're gonna have like 5 different groups where you might add up to 10 URLs. So what's going to happen, we will track the number of keywords it is ranking for in Google, number of shares, number of backlinks, and if you have the Google Analytics, we also will show you the number of referral traffic coming from this article to your analyzed website. So you can set up a tag, an offer, it's going to be me, no resource, so I would say. And after that, you will be able to filter these articles to see, okay, I just want to analyze Joshua Hardwick. So this is his articles, this is how they are performing. And if you want to see the more detailed breakdown, daily changes will help you. So that's the number of shares. These 2 charts will be available with Google Analytics. So this is the shares growth. This is the trend for the backlinks. So basically, you will have an ability to keep an eye on your competitors or the articles that are published on some external resources. All right, but last but not least, by importance, tool called brand monitoring. So this tool will search for the mentions of your brand name in both web and Twitter. I would say you can not only enter your brand name. So in my case, I just entered like new collection. So you can just have just a quick research about any topics you want to see. So what else can we help you with? So first, we'll help you to estimate the potential quality of this mention by looking into BM score, traffic score, and estimated reach. So estimated reach is a potential number of people who are going to see this article. So traffic might be high, low, or average. And BM score is like how reputational, what's the authority of this website. So if you think that, okay, runnerclick.com might be a very good resource and I really want to track if they're going to have new mention about me or the interested topic. So in that case, you can track the whole domain. So what's going to happen, we will scrap this website more often. It's going to appear on the resources tab. And anytime you can filter all the mentions coming from this particular source. So now they are all from the runnercreek.com. So if we speak about the brand name, that's a good idea to probably use it for the link building. So you might find those that are not linking to you yet. So this might be an opportunity for the link building. So there's a couple of options for these purposes, whether they link or whether they're not linking. So you can set up this tool for the country level or the language level. I would say the settings here are pretty flexible. So you can input some keywords or make some stop words for us to exclude them. So you can collect the mentions by language or from the country. So that's the list of the countries available, and we're working on that number of countries right now. So the very last step called statistic. So the one about the trend for the mentions and the trend for the backlinks. So these are the mention trend. You can do the benchmarking among across different campaigns of yours. See the top domains that have the mentioned that have mentioned you, and also you might see the backlink trend. Again, to see probably if your backlink campaign is working fine. All right, so this was a content marketing toolkit overview. That might be not the biggest toolkit that we got, but for sure not least important. I would also recommend you to have a look at our help section, because here we have pretty detailed guidelines how to use each tool. You might also follow our news section for some recent updates. And of course, feel free to contact our customer support team anytime in case you have any questions regarding how to set up the tool correctly, or in case you want to work with SEMrush data in your way. You might use our API, or you might order a custom report. So for example, if you need some thousands of trending topics right now, we will be happy to assist you with that. So I hope you enjoyed the demo. My name was Ilya. See you next time. Bye bye.